Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. On my channel, I discuss manifesting as a lifestyle in every area of your life. I am your favorite manifestation coach, and I am the only coach you need because you have results with my processes. My processes work for you powerfully. Today, I want to talk about manifesting commitment. How do you manifest commitment? Manifest commitment by knowing that you're the destination. Know that you're the destination, you're the prize, you are the priority. And you can manifest anything you want by knowing where you put your focus is already what's creating your life. Where you put your focus is what's creating your life. So you're constantly focused on something. What are you focused on? What story are you telling? Because how often are you agreeing with the story or the facts that you see? If you see facts that show you someone doesn't want to be with you, those facts are never final. You are the operant power. You have the power to change anything. If you want to create commitment, you need to be guiding yourself in that direction. Your thoughts guide yourself in the direction of the life that you live. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to what you're focused on. Are you focused on what you see that you don't like? Or are you creating? Because you're the creator of your reality. We're no longer being reactive. We are creating. We are creators. We act instead of react. You find whatever you see that you don't like irrelevant. You don't react. You have to remember you're the destination. Think about that. What's the destination? You are the destination. You're the ultimate choice. You're the ultimate catch. You're the one who it's a blessing to be in a commitment with. You have to also be okay with yourself. The secret to you building your life is being okay with yourself. Being okay with your life, even being okay with that person not being in your life. And that is what it's exactly going to bring them in your life, because when you're okay that they're not in your life, you're releasing all that energy that pushes them away. Decide that you are fine without it, and that will releases your worry and your doubt in your fears, because your worry, doubt, and fears is the thing that's keeping your manifestation away from you. So release your worry, doubt, and fears by telling yourself, I'm going to be okay no matter what, because you're going to be okay no matter what. Now, in the moment when you do that, you're releasing the attachment to that desire. And you want to release that attachment to that desire in order for that desire to come into you. Generally, like, who are you? Paint the picture of who you are. Get into the version of you who has your desire, and the version of you who has your desire thinks that you're a blessing. And the version of you who has your desire knows that your partner feels good with you. The version of you who has your desire feels a bond in your relationship. The version of you who has your desire is able to create a bond and a connection and a commitment. You're someone who can create the commitment. You're someone who can make people think about you all the time. You're someone who partners love you, love to be in your presence. Your partner, your significant other, loves to be in your presence. Okay? You are someone that makes your partner want to be with you and want to spend time with you. Stop focusing on the outside trying to change someone. You only need to go within and change your perspective of how you see yourself as someone who is committed to. You're someone who receives commitment. You're someone who creates connection. You're someone who is a blessing. You're someone who inspires others. You're inspiring a relationship. It's easy to be with you. It's easy to connect with you. All of these ideas, okay? So once you have one idea, you're going to create more ideas that are similar. And it's not that you have to affirm one specific thing or like three specific things, but when you start affirming something, you're affirming really just to have an idea and to create that reality. And you're going to have similar thoughts that are just like that. And you'll create more of that. Your world will reflect where your focus is. All right, you guys. So in order to manifest commitment, who are you? Get into the version of you who has commitment. And what does she or he think when you go to the store? What do you think? What does that version of you think? You're already committed to. You're not going to the store thinking, what if I meet someone here? You're not trying, you're not chasing. You're already resting in knowing who you are. What does that version of you think when you're cooking dinner, when you're going to work, while you're at work? It feels like you're not lacking for something. So you could create that and choose to create that from within. Hi, everyone. Hello. Thanks for joining. I want to go ahead and answer some questions. So if you guys have questions, post your questions. How do I get my SP to text me? What does the version of you who already receives the text think already? What do you think about yourself? Because you want a text, yes, but what you really want is a connection or a commitment or a relationship. Isn't that really what you want? So go to the end of what you want, not just the text message, but start embodying, because we can manifest a text message, but what if the text message is going to reflect your state of being and who you are? So I'm just going a little bit deeper, not just manifesting the text message, but manifesting the version of you who receives constant messages from your partner, the version of you who's sought after, the version of you who knows that you're a priority and you're a prize, and it's a blessing to be with you. So you manifest the text by knowing who you are, by expecting that's just natural and normal for you to receive a text message. And you don't put the attention on the person, but you put the attention on who you are and how you interact in your world and how you're seen and heard. Not only how you see and hear yourself, but how others see and hear you. Okay. I mean, you could simply say, I'm someone that's easy to commit to. I'm someone who receives constant communication. I always get communication. I am a priority. I am a goddess. Okay. You could close your eyes and imagine you have the text message you want. But don't just imagine it's the text message for today, like, hi, what's up? Haven't talked to you in a long time. Don't imagine that. Go all the way to the end and imagine the person texting you saying, I love you. The version of you who feels loved. Go all the way to the end, to the version who loves you. Because understand, when you plant a seed, everything that must come along with it, which is just the initial initial text, the initial conversation, is all complete within that seed. Everything is in the seed, right? When we plant a seed in the ground for an apple tree, and you plant that seed in the ground, that it's a little seed and it's planted, but what comes from that? Everything, the branches, all the pieces of the tree come with that seed and grow together. So you don't have to micromanage every little step. When am I going to get the text? And what are they going to think about me? No, you plant the seed of what you want. A loving, committed relationship. I'm someone who's loved, committed to, and in a healthy relationship. Imagine that seed planting that and hearing, I love you. Everything that needs to come along with it will just come along with it. And it's not your job to have to worry about all of those details. This makes for a way easier life because I've done this where I've affirmed and manifested a text. And I know people that do that also. Great, that's a great step, but just go to the end, because everything you need within that seed will happen. Okay, so go to the end. Start to paint that picture of what it is you truly want. A healthy, committed relationship. And you will get the text that leads to that healthy, committed relationship. What if I want a beautiful relationship with the man I want? I want him to want to be only with me. Yes, you can do that. You can manifest that. You can manifest a specific person. Live from the end that you already have it. Okay, so I am in a beautiful relationship with this man, or, say his name, and it's done. He only wants to be with me. Do you believe it? Do you believe that he only wants to be with you? Okay, so If you're kind of thinking, yeah, I think I do, make sure you're sure about it. I am the one and only should be your affirmation. I am the one and only. I am irreplaceable. I am irresistible. In my playlist on YouTube, I have affirmation videos like I am the prize, I am chosen, I am confidence, hot girl walking meditation, I am a goddess. So I have many different videos with meditations that give you affirmations. Listen to those. And then you could just take the affirmations from there and then, and then you're just literally like downloading who you are by deciding I'm a princess, I am confident. And you speak to yourself and you declare who you are. I am confidence. I am someone who it's easy to get into a relationship with. It is easy to be with me and know that I'm the one and only. Like these kind of ideas. So whatever ideas you're creating about yourself is what's manifesting, okay? Whatever you're constantly saying, you're moving towards that reality. What are you constantly saying? Because you're moving towards that reality. And if we're constantly saying things from a state of insecurity, like would they ever like me? I don't think I'm their type. You're not going to see, for the most part, depending on your true beliefs, you might not see any evidence. That may never manifest because you're going down the road of the insecurity and not being chosen. What you're saying matters. What you're thinking, saying, and assuming matters. Anita, I joined late, but there's this guy that I really focused on in college and stopped texting me. Okay, Anita, you think from the version of you who gets texts all the time. Okay, it's like acting. An actor is going to play a new part. So this version of you already exists. In order to manifest that version of you that already exists, there's already a version of you that's in the relationship with this person. So you want to be thinking from that version of you, okay? Not 100% of the time, but dominantly thinking. What is that version of you thinking? Okay, just like an actor would get into the character, what would you be thinking if you already have this beautiful, healthy, loving relationship? You're already receiving texts. Now, what do you think about yourself? Who are you? You think that you're a priority. You think you're important. You think that you're chosen. You think that you're loved. You think that you're attractive. You think that you're beautiful. Not only generally, but specifically in relation to this person. Okay, so get into the mind of that version of you. And it's law. It must manifest. Okay, remember, creation all exists. It's important to know that. All of creation exists. Everything is existing right now. You're just shifting into a parallel reality that's existing right now into that version of you by thinking from that version of you. What would be the whole story you tell around that? Well, you're not going to focus on he stopped texting you and all that whole story, because you'll create more of it. You're always on his mind. What does he already think? He's already in love with you. Go to the end. Plant that seed. Go to the very end. Maybe someone would say, I don't know if it's supposed to be love. That's okay too. Can't you manifest someone to come into your life with love and then make a decision as it's moving on? You could just have the general idea. Is it a relationship and a commitment that you want? Then just go to the end of a solid, healthy, committed relationship. So that version of you feels secure in the relationship, secure, loved, desired, worshipped, maybe. You feel worshipped by your partner. Maybe you worship each other, right? You're desired and treasured. Can I manifest someone before this year end? Absolutely. I have lots of clients manifest their specific person in 3 days, 4 days. I have people that manifested marriage in 3 weeks. It's you. It's you who's creating your reality. Okay, so live from the end. It's done. Not that you're looking for it, not that you're chasing after it. What you have to ask yourself, what would I need to think and believe and feel if I had my desire? What would I be thinking? What would I believing? What would I be believing? What would I be believing if I had this relationship? I would be believing that life is good. So do you feel like life is not good because no one's there? Okay, so this is where you do some internal inquiry with yourself, with your own beliefs and with your own assumptions. Use my meditations in my playlist on YouTube. And those meditations are going to bring people in your life, multiple people in your life. My hot girl walking meditation is viral. It was viral. So many people had messaged me telling me that they had exes calling them. They had strangers like at the store asking for their numbers. And this was not like cat calling, but very good quality people showing up in their life because they spoke to themselves the way they wanted to be seen. You speak to yourself the way you want to be seen. I am adored. I am wanted. I am important. Okay, so those I am affirmations are powerful. They are already creating your life. You already are who you are because you've been saying, I am. I feel nervous about getting SP, but then losing them because I'm not enough. Insight advice. You were born enough. Why are you seeing that you're not enough? You have to convince yourself. And it's not that you have to convince yourself because you have an inner knowing that you are enough. Okay. Make sure you're saying to yourself, I am enough. Just take a bunch of, like these little Post-it notes are your friend. And just write on it, I am enough, and put it on your mirror in your bathroom. When you wake up in the morning, that should be the first thing you say to yourself. I am enough. I am enough. You were born enough. Do you understand? You were born enough. You just stopped believing it because of the experiences you had in life. And actually, all these experiences you had, this is what you came here to do. You came here to know that you're the creator, to wake up, to realize that you are enough, that you're bigger and even more powerful than you even could imagine. Keep saying, I am enough, because you're going to change the trajectory of your life just by claiming that and stating it. Even if you have to start with, I intend to feel enough. And then you start with ideas about yourself that you're already proud of, that you already feel good about. What do you already feel enough about yourself? There have to be some things, right? So you could use things that you already believe about yourself to build upon your self-concept. Use my self-concept course to align with that version of you. I have updated my self-concept course with affirmations, specific affirmations for love. And those affirmations will be powerful affirmations for you. Tips for manifesting a new job without heavily applying and in a different vertical. Okay, so tips for manifesting a new job. Get clear on what is that new job, okay? Because you don't have to apply. Understand, all possibilities exist. It is unlimited. Live from the end. What would you be saying to yourself if you have your new job? Your affirmations are manifesting already. Whatever you're constantly saying, whatever you constantly say is what's moving your life. Okay? Whatever you're constantly saying is what's moving your life. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. So what you're constantly saying is how you move your life in the direction it goes. So say to yourself, I love that I have my dream job. I love that I'm making XYZ amount of money. I love that it was easy for me. Remember, you live from the end of your desire, and everything that needs to come along with it will. You might just be in the right place at the right time. You might even just go to a random party, and at that random party, you meet the right person. That it's the right job. A friend of a friend could say, we know, this job. So do you understand it can come in infinite possibilities, which that's not your job to know. Your job is to keep your focus on where you're going, okay? So where are you moving? Because you're moving in life based on what you're focused on, what your thoughts are, and what your beliefs are. Some general affirmations that can help your life overall is just saying life is easy. Because ask yourself, how many times have you heard, whether it's social media, people talk about life is so hard. Life is hard. It's difficult. It's a hard day. It's been a hard day. Start to inquire with yourself. How many times have you said it's been a hard time? It's hard to get a job. It's hard to find a relationship. You have to get in touch with being aware of what you already think and believe. And when you really pay attention, you'll see those thoughts and those beliefs create the trajectory for your life. So what you would want to do is say, wait a minute, that's not true. Start creating new beliefs. Life is easy. I intend life can be easy. There are people out there, myself included, living a very easy life. Life is easy. It can be easy. I have more than enough time in the day. I love that I'm relaxed. It's easy for me to relax. It's easy for me to live my joy. It's easy to go out and have fun. It's easy for me to live. It's effortless. Life is effortless. You do want to persist. Persist until you see your life shift, reflecting that to be true. Your world is a reflection of your inner world. Your inner world creates your outer world. So in your inner world is the sum total of what you believe and think and the experiences you have. So whatever you think and believe from within is created in your outer world as your experience. To change your experience, you're creating new thoughts, new beliefs, new ideas, and you're just choosing life. You're just steering, right? Wherever your thoughts are going is where you're going in life. Life is easy. You're going to create that reality. I find that certain thoughts still aren't sticking after 2 years. How can I effectively change them? If you're having that experience, I would say spend more time with gratitude. Okay, spend more time in gratitude for the things you have. I'm grateful for for the things that I have. Use an intention. Okay, whatever those certain thoughts are, maybe you have some resistance and you can't imagine yourself seeing things that way. Just say it as an intention. It softens it up a little bit. Okay, I intend, and then what is it? Whatever those thoughts that you thought weren't sticking. I intend these thoughts are sticking. I intend my life gets better. The idea of going general, just saying, I intend my life gets better and better. I intend I live a happy life. What's your intention you're making every morning? Are you making an intention? Set your intention and say something like, I intend today is going to be a really good day. It's going to be a great day. So now now you wake up creating where you're going for the day. Because if you wake up and think, oh, I can't get out of bed, what are you creating as an intention for the day? I intend to wake up and feel better. I intend. So where are you going? Okay, your thoughts create your reality. So where do you want to create that you're going? Today's going to be good. It's going to be successful. What if you wake up and declare, I am success? It doesn't matter, Sybil, if he is currently with someone else. Don't focus on that. Life is a story. It's the story you're telling. If you're telling the story, he's with someone else, that's your reality. So stop focusing on him and someone else. Instead, focus on you and your self-concept. Use my self-concept course to level up the version of you and how you see yourself. It is a blueprint for success. Okay? You will guaranteed have success with a mental diet in my self-concept course. You will have movement, you will have success, and you will see that your reality shifts. You will see that your mind and your mentality shifts. Okay, user 123. How do you let go of limiting beliefs in your head that pop up? Just decide that's okay. It exists. You don't have to resist them. Just say that's a limiting belief. I don't even believe that anymore. It doesn't mean we're never going to have those thoughts. And also we shouldn't be afraid of our thoughts. Because the fear of the thought is what's actually makes you focused on that and create. That's why people generally that's why people would create the opposite of what they want, because they were focused on the fear of it. Don't worry about it. You have a limiting idea, a negative thought. You're not afraid of that. You have the power to recreate in every single moment. Each moment is a new moment. Okay, so the limiting belief doesn't matter. Just be like, that was a limiting belief, but I know that I am unlimited. I and my Father are one. You are one with the Creator, and the Creator is your imagination. That's your infinite spirit who is creating everything. You are one and connected. Just let that go to infinite intelligence that's within you. Your job is to select your reality, tell yourself you're unlimited, and choose the type of life you want. Choose the things that you want to experience, knowing it's coming from with you. within you. It's coming from within you. Manifestation shouldn't feel like a chore. It shouldn't feel like an effort. You're just redirecting yourself to where you're going. I'm not afraid of even what I create, because I understand even if I created something I didn't want, it's okay. It's okay. Isn't it okay? Good. It's okay. That releases the resistance. In addition, you have the power to change anything. Okay, you are the operant power. That's your power. You have the power to change anything. Hi, Summer Ice. I tried to manifest a coworker leaving, but now it's the wrong one leaving. Just think of this as like a skill, okay? Don't take it personally. Just understand that you have the power to manifest anything you want. So think from the end of what you want, because it doesn't even really matter, honestly, if that person leaves or not. You can manifest what you want regardless if that person leaves. Do you understand that? So stop thinking about them. Put all the focus on your life, living your joy. What is it that you want to experience at work? Why do you think that this person is somehow in your way? Or what are they doing to affect you? Because that has everything to do with something that you're believing. Go in and think, what do you really want from the end? Do you want work to feel peaceful? Do you want to feel like you're heard and seen? Do you want a promotion? Is it someone that you feel worried or envious or jealous about? Okay, you have to ask yourself some of these questions, because you have the power to create what you want with work, living from the end. Okay, say an intention. I intend at work, I get everything I want. I intend I get the promotion. I intend I get my pay raise. I intend that I'm everyone's favorite. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? Do you understand? You're creating your reality. So create your reality by thinking about what you want. Hi, Jay. How to believe he only wants to be with you and truly forgive after cheating. You're creating your reality. So you want to say things to yourself like there's already this whole reality that exists where people cheat and people forgive. So you want to see yourself as that person. You're someone who's forgiven. You're someone who learns from your experience. If you want to think of it as a mistake, you're someone who learned from your mistake. You're someone who realized what you want. You're someone who's valuable. You're someone who's irresistible. He, or your person, okay, so he is a reflection of you. When you decide who you are, he's going to reflect that. Okay, if you're feeling like he won't forgive me, then he's going to reflect that and be the messenger not forgiving you. So how do you believe for him to only want to be with you? Just speak to yourself that way. I'm the only one he wants to be with. What would he think? What does he think? The version of him who's with you that forgives you, what would he think? He forgives you. He loves you. That's okay. He knows that this makes you stronger. It's literally the story you're telling. So tell that story regardless of what you see in the world, regardless of what the facts show you, because no facts are final. You're the one creating the facts. Okay, so go to the end. Well, you said he's with someone else now. It seems impossible for a serious relationship. Don't focus on him. Focus on you and you with your desire. What do you want to feel and be? And what would you believe if you have this desire? Okay. I am irresistible. Just start saying that. Say that most of the day. I'm irresistible. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, you're irresistible. You're irreplaceable. You are beautiful. You are attractive. You get what you want because you exist. People love you. Just look in the mirror and say all these beautiful things about yourself. When you bring your attention to yourself, you're going to bring things in the world to you. Wherever you put your focus is growing in your world. When you grow your perception of yourself, it's going to grow. That means other people will reflect and mirror to you. Thank you, Stephanie. Other people reflect and mirror to you that you have a perception of yourself like that you're growing, that you're irresistible. Your perception is manifested out in the world. If you're perceiving yourself as, I'm not good enough. I don't know if he likes me. I don't know if she likes me. When you're feeling insecure, I don't know if I'm too nervous. It's reflected in your world. Everyone is yourself pushed out. So stop focusing on whether or not he's with someone else. Decide that you choose you. In doing that, you're going to create a reality where people are choosing you. Build your garden, grow your own life. Growing your own life really only means that you have to think that. You only have to believe it. You honestly don't need to change anything. If someone's having a glow up, do you understand? It only needs to be a mental glow up. Sure, some people want to have the physical. That doesn't matter. What matters is your opinion and your perspective, your beliefs and your assumptions. If you decide, you know what, I glow up without making a change, you could decide you glow up. You could decide you're irresistible, and the world will reflect that you believe that without changing anything. I'm not saying you have to change anything physically. Some people might want to. Some people might feel inspired to do that. Great. Go for whatever feels good to you. You only have to change your opinion, your perspective. Your perspective is manifesting. I'm irresistible. I'm irreplaceable. These ideas will create that reality. So if you need additional help, join my VIP group, join a community, be part of a community to help you stay on target, to remind you that you're the manifesting God. And I love you all. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. See you next time. Bye.